Hey everybody, it's Coco. A lot has been going on in my personal life recently, and I've not been able to focus on exposure therapy as much as I would like to. I have some things in the works. I just, because of circumstances in my family right now, I don't have the capacity to do that right now, and everything is a mess, especially this room. It bothers the shit out of me. It's really stressing me out right now, and I need to clean this up. This is like I call it my sanctuary, you know, my sewing and my crafts, my nail table. Everything in here is supposed to be my little area, but other shit just keeps taking it over, and I need to have something going right for me in my life right now, and I really need to overhaul this room, get some stuff out of here, get some order back in, and take care of that today. There's some things in here, unfortunately, that can't come out. Daddy likes to keep worms, so that's a worm farm. That unfortunately has to stay in here until someplace else can be figured out for the worms. This little rat, that's his potty box in that little closet in here. So the potty box and all his little potty box accessories unfortunately has to be in here. And the cleaning stuff has really taken over. There's a closet over here. I have most of the cleaning stuff in here, and maybe I can organize in here a little better. I know you guys can't see, sorry. But maybe try to get that rolling cart in there and some other stuff in there. There's a whole bunch of stuff just shoved over here in this corner. Like this shelf. I eventually want to get this shelf hung. I don't know if you can see this one, kind of like how this one is, so I can get all my horses up off of surfaces and get something going on with this. It's just a lot going on in here, and just gotta get into it one thing at a time. First thing I want to do is move all this stuff. I have another TV table and some hangers and things kind of staged out in the hallway. I'm gonna move a lot of stuff next door into the guest room. That's kind of the best place for it right now. I need this place to be okay for me so I can come in here and just kind of have peace of mind, a sanctuary, just some place I can decompress. I need to do my nails really bad as well. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, the growth is out of control. They're super long. These are my nails. So a nail video is coming soon. I need to take care of this before I can try to focus on something else. Are you gonna sit in here with me while I clean? Yeah. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is move this little junk section out of here and go from there. So I'm just gonna be going back and forth, and let's get into it. These were dishes that my grandma gave me. Corel, I think it's like Butterfly Garden, something like that. They're really cute. I just, they're not our everyday dishes. And I don't know if these have lead or not, actually. I know some Corel has been found to have lead. So I've not lead tested those, but Grandma gave them to me. They're very special. My grandma passed away 4 years ago now. I just can't bring it in me to give them away or sell them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I need to give all this to my mom. This is the plain white Corelle that she uses. I just have not had time. I guess it's always the excuse is never have time, I don't have time, no time for this, no time for that. But the older I get, the more I realize that you just gotta make time. And today that's kind of what I'm doing, is I'm making time to take care of some things and get some things sorted for me. I actually talked to my mom this morning, and I was out running errands, and she told me, she was like, you know, if you want to have a good day, you have to make it a good day. You're not just gonna have a good day if you're waiting for something bad to happen. I was like, you know, that's so true. So I ran my errands, came back home. I've been gone like all weekend, and now it's just time to take control. Okay, that little corner is done. Not really. There's stuff on the floor. I have no idea where to put these. I like to use them when I do nails, and then I have a size for Daddy as well. But this cabinet is full. So maybe I can try to get in the closet and organize that better. I have no idea what this is. Oh, it's a storage cube. Okay. These are curtains that there's a curtain rod I have yet to hang. All the rooms need curtains hung, and I just have not been able to get Daddy to help me with that. Only 2 rooms. We have a 5-bedroom, 2-bath house, and only 2 rooms have their curtain rods hung. Everything else is just work in progress. Cat ball rattling around. I don't have a place for these either, but this is my nail book with all my colors, so I have to have this accessible. This is dip. I have not gotten into dip powder yet. I'm kind of intimidated, but I need to rework this. So I got a new desk for my computer in our computer game room kind of area, and I want to bring the old desk in here and put, I think, all the horses on there for the meantime. I don't know if I want that desk over here or if it would be better over there. I really don't like being over there because of you and your mess. It really doesn't smell most of the time. I use the Pretty Litter. I've never had issues with like stink. And all my friends that come over, I ask them, I'm like, be honest, tell me, like, can you smell the litter box smell? And they all say like, oh no, Lo, it's like, you can't even hardly tell, you can't tell. And I don't know if they're just being nice. I tell them, like, be honest, like, don't protect my feelings. I need to know if it stinks because I'm always concerned about that. I have that air purifier, the little container for it. This was a cat tower that broke, and I've been trying to fix it, but it won't fix. I tried to make like a base for it, attach it to the base. It would not reattach to the base, so I guess I need to just finally disassemble it and throw it away. I hate throwing things away, if you can't tell. I'm a little bit of a junky pack rat like that, but I'm trying not to be because, you know, with Grandma passing, I've been helping my mom. We're finally going through her house and my grandpa's stuff and cleaning out everything, and it's just so much, and really gives you perspective on, you know, I don't want to have to be drowning in junk my whole life. Kind of hurt my legs with that rope stuff. So I gotta just be okay with letting things go. This was a really cheap little kind of POS little tower anyways. So it probably is just best that it just goes in the trash. I'm just clinging to it and it's just taking up space that I don't have. This will not come undone. This little... Okay. Surely it's almost done. Okay. Great. So I'm just gonna put all that by the door to the garage where the trash is. And I'll take it out later. You might hear like the washing machine, laundry kind of stuff going. I'm trying to get stuff done today. Like I said, I was gone all weekend. There was another passing in my family and been dealing with that. Still not done with that. There's still a lot to do. So I just need a distraction right now, and this is a pretty good one. I like organizing, and please don't judge me for this. Usually I'm a very organized person, actually. Everything's got a place, and I like things to have a place. Unfortunately, this room just kind of becomes a catch-all, which I really hate that because it bothers me when everything just seems to kind of get piled into here, and it drives me crazy because this is supposed to be my room, and Daddy gets 2 rooms, and I just have this one, and everything unsavory and unsightly ends up coming in here. That's not fair to me. Okay, so maybe I kind of want to put the cat box stuff here, and then my little table with, it's like my vacuum cleaner, charging batteries, and Bissell attachments, just kind of, and then maybe that'll make this corner not feel so congested. Because I just don't know what else. There's cat balls everywhere. Everywhere you dig, you find them. He never plays with them much, but it'll always be random, like in the middle of the night, like 2 a.m. or something like that. You just hear cat balls just going crazy around the house. He's definitely doing something late at night with them. Okay. Just kind of put this over here under the litter catcher. Another one. Just put these back here. Okay, I like that a lot better. Just kind of nice. Feels a little better. He never plays with this. I should just throw it away, but again, it's one of those things like maybe he'll change his mind. Maybe he wants to play with it. This is a sewing project that I just can't bring myself to get started on. This is a sewing project. That's a sewing project. These are sewing projects. I just don't have time. I gotta stop saying that. You gotta make time. You gotta make time. And this is all stuff I need to get hung up, but I will do that another day. But for now, at least I can I feel like this isn't so bad. These are much like animals that are not horses in farm life, I guess, that I need to do an unboxing for. That will have to be another day. This was given to me by Daddy's aunt, but we have rugs in our house and we can't use it. I'm not picking up rugs every time I want that thing to go, and I'd rather just mop myself. I forgot what this is. It was a gift that just hasn't been opened. Toilet paper holder. Don't really need one of these. Can't remember where it came from. Put that in another day pile. Okay. There is still the question of where that desk can go. In this box is stuff that needs to go to Goodwill, just hasn't been taken. This is stuff that was my grandfather's that I'm going to try to do something with, so repurpose. Just haven't had a moment to dedicate to sit down and do all that. So the good thing about my sewing table and my nail table is that they both can open up and close and be put away. I can use my sewing table with it closed up, because that's just kind of extra space, and I've also been doing, have not made blankets and stuff in a long time, but I was practicing. The halter looks really good, but the blanket, I need to just practice a little more. I was just trying to decompress one day, and that was just something that was nice to do. But I can probably fold up the sewing table to be able to get that desk maybe right here, because the outlet is right here, so both of these kind of sections need to be close to this outlet. I mean, it kind of, maybe it doesn't have to. So the outlet can spread. Maybe I will put nails in the corner, because that's something that, I mean, I have not done my nails in almost a month. That's kind of just a every occasion kind of thing. So maybe that's the move. Shift that over, nails, sewing and crafts in the middle, and I can bring that desk kind of here. I mean, this can kind of just go wherever. But let me try that. I think that will be the way to go. Everything's on wheels, I love that. I keep getting hung on a cord. I could move this stuff, to be fair. I don't think it matters. I liked having the sewing table under. It is what it is. I'm just gonna do it. I don't think anything is plugged in. Okay, this light is plugged in. That's fine. Can be unplugged. Just make sure. Hopefully nothing falls. You better leave it alone. Pretty good. That works. Okay, I'm gonna bring the desk in. Hanger so I can hang this stuff up. The desk is on sliders, so that helps. I don't like that. I want that in the middle. Because I don't want, if I put all the horses, I don't want, it's close to the doorway. Well, maybe I should just put the nails back. I don't know. I don't know. Gosh, that's loud. Oh gosh. My camera rig. Okay, what is dragging? That's kind of in line with my kerosene Aladdin lamp. That looks good. And that's kind of lined with my picture from my grandma. I can move this over a touch. Because usually when I do my nails anyways, I drag this out to the middle, kind of like this, and then I open up where my fan is and everything and spread everything out a little better. This folds down. This thing is really cool, and it's nice because, you know, hold on. Nails aren't something that you do like every day unless, you know, you're a nail person like that. It's just something I do for me for fun. But so that kind of helps. Give me something to do, save money, things like that. That's trash. Okay, I like that. That's not so bad. This can move. That's not so bad walking in here. Put the books back by the table. Okay, so now I can move all my horses. Take a drink break. Now I can move all the ponies. I should probably wipe it down. I'm gonna wipe it down. It just looked a little dusty. I mean, my computer was on it. It's just so small to have for a computer desk. But I got like a, what did you call that? Rising desk. It's really cool. Okay, so now they can all get moved over here. I can tuck the trash can back down there. And I'm gonna move this out into the other bedroom as well. Just to have more space in here. Because why does my room have to be the junked up room? You know, we have a guest room. We hardly ever have any guests. So why can't that one hold the stuff? I mean, if somebody comes to stay, sure, I'll move everything back in here. But if it's just, you know, us, I need the clean area for my mental health, especially right now. You know, and I'm really wanting to work on my exposure therapy, but things just keep happening and I just don't feel like I'm in a good space to dedicate time to that. Because it's stressful. It's stressful, you know, doing something like that and getting your cortisol up, and I don't want to be like that all the time. So I try to do it in phases, and I've been a sneak peek of what's to come. I have the game Planet Zoo with quite a few packs. I've played it a lot in the past, but when I have played the game in the past, I have not put any of the crocodiles, alligators, caimans in the zoo because I didn't want to look at them. So that was kind of something that I thought I could do that would be kind of fun. Well, fun for me, but also, you know, challenge myself a little bit to kind of get out of my comfort zone and force myself to do something like that. Oh, I didn't mean to knock him over. Force myself to get out of my comfort zone and, oh, sorry, play a fun game, but also get something out of it at the same time. Yeah, they kept falling on that tote because it's got all those grooves, so I was trying to place them the best way that I could to where they won't fall. And this is much sturdier. Should be no more accidents up here. Yeah, see, it's fallen. But yeah, back to Planet Zoo. So I've been working on that. So that will be coming soon whenever I can get myself to get back into doing it. But it's nice because I make the little zoo and have all the creatures, and then it's I make myself get up close and kind of look at them and interact with them. Oh, in my last video when I unboxed my horses, I couldn't remember who this little baby went to, but this is her little baby. I figured that out. Thankfully he had his tag so I can look up his number. And there will be more videos coming with the horses. I got kind of back into doing stuff with them. I hadn't, Ew, sorry. It's dusty. But yeah, I mean, you know, when I pulled them out, they all had little blankets and things on them. So that's kind of something that I wanted to do, was make myself, make them all blankets. That way, if they do fall and smack against each other, like what happened down there, they'll be protected. Because I have all these blankets. That's for an upcoming video. It's for an upcoming video. You probably saw. I forgot the other one was on that table. But yeah, the blankets will just kind of protect them and keep them from hurting each other. I don't know what to do with all my cows. I'm gonna keep these little goats with like my grandma's stuff, because my grandma and grandpa raised boar goats. So I do like that. Will that fit under here? Almost. Oh, if only it was just a little shorter and it could slide under there, but it's okay. But yeah, I have all this extra stuff, and some of it's just kind of trash. But it's like all falling apart. So I didn't do a very good job, I guess. But some of it's junk and needs to be tossed. Just gotta go through it. And a lot of their like little halters, some of them, the hardware is like lost its coloring and it looks all crusty. So it just needs to get redone or just tossed, whatever. I thought about, I don't know, maybe seeing if anybody wanted some of that stuff. I don't know why I cut their tags off and then saved them, like I could just stick them back on. I mean, it is good to have their numbers, because I had forgotten about the model number system and how that goes. I need to move those somewhere. Maybe I'll just toss all this in here. I'll look through it another time. Oh. And move all these guys over here. But yeah, once I can get that shelf hung up, that will move them I was thinking to hang it here. That's a good spot. Kind of like mirror the other one. It's a little similar with, I think that one has pegs. I don't know, can't remember. But that will help to create some space. This little puppy is so cute. Create some space in here, free up some area. I think I just liked having the guest room clean because it feels like, oh, there's one spot in the house that's like perfect, undisturbed, organized, no chaos. But I hardly ever go in there. And if this room was a lot cleaner, I would have filmed that first video in there. But that just didn't happen. Oh, this thing's heavy. I think I'm just gonna leave this in the hallway. I need to make a Goodwill. Ooh. Hit the wall. I need to make a Goodwill trip. So that's what's all that. My wreath that's on the front door right now, I'm saving this box to be able to put it back in there when I'm ready to change it out. It's September now, so at some point I need to get all my fall stuff and do something with all that. I don't know what to do with this either. It's kind of broken. Got it from my grandma's. That's for another day. I can like walk in here though now. That feels really good. I need to clean this. I used it and have not been able to clean it. Okay, done with this. It can go back where they go. Okay, I'll bring you guys around now so we can take on the closet. Oh gosh. All right, the closet is a mess. I already know that. More cat balls. Junk. I'm very grateful to have the space that we do with all the bedrooms. Every bedroom has a closet, but it's hard to like exist. So I want to, my golf clubs. I don't ever use this anymore. I got a nice new vacuum, and this thing is just crusty. I've had it since college. Bottles, I'm saving to do bottle art. I swear we're not alcoholics. Don't look at that too close. So maybe now, let me get my vacuum, the good one. I was really not prepared to do anything. Man, that's loud. This thing is nice. If you live in a home, especially if you don't have carpet like we do, this thing is cordless. It has like power tool batteries. I have another one on the charger over there. They're easy to swap out. It's easy to empty. I can usually clean the whole house on one battery. 2,100 square foot home, so it's great. Best little vacuum ever. Need to find somewhere to stash it now. Okay, so the golf clubs probably need to go in the corner. These are quilts I need to clean. Clothes from my grandparents that I'm gonna do some stuff with. That's more clothes from my grandparents. My grandpa's pipelining jacket. Maybe my golf clubs will fit. I could probably put these in the garage. Daddy's are in the garage because he goes more than I do, but as long as I can like get them out when I need to, that's the important part, right? Wow. It's like they were just meant to be perfect. Jar alcohol, jug of bleach. Okay. The only thing about this is it's tall. So that can't be in the way. That can't be in the way. That's to hang some of this. Some of this is jackets, which I could put in the other closet in the game room, fish room, where the fish tanks are. Maybe sideways. Wow, that'll work. Okay, so now everything will need to kind of go around it. This was my papa's vest. He wore it all the time. It's dirty, needs to be cleaned, but I just couldn't not take it. What I'm gonna do with it, I don't know. I'm a hoarder like that. A lot of his shirts. Put it in here with Grandma and Grandpa's. So like a lot of these, this is, my grandparents were big. This is a 2XL. Clearly will not fit me. But, I've seen like girls, it smells like Grandma's house. I've seen girls on, you know, YouTube and things. They take clothes from like the thrift store and things like that. And they make themselves clothes out of it. And I always thought it was cool, a nice way to like repurpose things, and it'll be even more special that it's my grandparents' clothes. So I'm gonna try to do that. I thought this was fun. This would make a cute like little summer skirt kind of like tank top combo thing. My papa was a state trooper, covering up his name on the other side. His little state trooper jacket. He worked for DPS, Department of Public Safety, for 28 years. He was, you know, the cop in our family growing up. He taught me how to safely use a gun and everything like that. Oh, another one. Special prosecution. I don't think his name's on this one. No. It was funny because one of the first times I ever like got a citation, I was 19. I'd only been driving for like a couple years, and I did not know what the heck it meant to get a citation. I just thought it was like a ticket, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put that away and I will worry about that another time. Well, I didn't know when you got a citation you have to go to court. So I completely missed my court date, and I'll never forget my dad calling me and kind of was asking like, why did I just get a letter to the house saying that there is a warrant out for your arrest? And I remember him telling me that, and I was just kind of like, you're joking. Like, you're just messing with me. My dad, he's like a big jokester. But he was kind of like, no, I'm not messing with you. I'll send you a picture. And he sent me a picture, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, what did I do? And he said, it says you failed to go to court. And I was like, court? I had to go to court? And you know, I'm crying. I'm a mess. And I'm just like, what do I do? What do I do? And I called my papa, of course. And he was like, it's okay. Just call them, reschedule your court date, and I'll go with you. And at this point, he had been retired from the force for almost 10 years. But the judge in our county was still the same judge that he worked with. So he went with me to my court date, and that was really special. And he walked up, I'll never forget, because I was so embarrassed. I mean, he's just messing around, but we walked up to talk to the judge. He walked up with me, and he said, well, I'm not going to say his name. He was like, well, I didn't think, he said, Mr., you know, his name. He was like, I didn't think you had any delinquents in your family. And he was like, no, sir, just the one. And I was like, Papa, I'm not a delinquent. But we got it. He got it all straightened out, and it was just a very fond memory of him going to do that with me, helping me out. And he was a funny guy, like my dad, always playing pranks on people, always joking, always had something smart to say. Just knocked all that over. Oh, doesn't even need a hanger, it'll just hang up. Okay, that's not bad. I need to do something better in here one day, but today's not the day. We're just getting bare minimums taken care of. Put these up here, that works. I wonder if I can stick that back here. No, I think that's a stretch. But that does need to go back in here once it's cleaned, this all. Okay, and I'll put these jackets in the other closet. Get rid of that vacuum. What's not closing? Oh. All my jars. All right. Childproof locks keeps the kitten out. I'm gonna take all this stuff out and I will be right back. Okay, it looks a lot better in here now. Bring it back out here to the front. Wow, look at that. Still just a little bit of stuff, but I can breathe. You really just have to take a few minutes to just get down and do things, and then once it's done, you feel so much better for it. I definitely do. And it's nice to have the ponies somewhere stable to where they're not gonna get all messed with. Kitty was always getting up there and knocking them around and making me mad. That can be done another time. But yeah, it just feels good to like have space in here again. And now I feel like I can get my nail table out, do what I need to do, and not feel like I'm just drowning in junk. I mean, there's still some stuff that I just can't help that it's in here, but you know, it is what it is. But thanks for listening to me yap and having this little coming along cleaning with me day. I'm gonna vacuum and get some little things straightened out, but thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next update. Hopefully once all this funeral stuff is behind me, we can get back into doing exposure therapy and working on horses and doing fun stuff. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.